I remember my very first video like it was yesterday. I was so inspired by watching like Dan TDM and Stampy that I wanted to do the very same myself. And so that's what I did. I grabbed some Lego, made a makeshift Lego stand for my mother's phone, set up a foldable chair and pointed it at the living room's TV screen. That kind of proves that everyone has humble beginnings, right? And I think a lot of people get so discouraged by seeing the production value these days. And it's like, that's not where the main value of making things is. And I think that brings me on to the point of, why more people should be making content. Everyone has a unique voice when it comes to making video, and I think that's why filmmaking is such a big thing, isn't it? No one is gonna make the same video ever. Like, no one will ever make the same video unless it's like a blank screen, but we can ignore that type of scenario, right? But like your own unique interpretation of a situation or your own opinion on something can really shape someone else's life, but also, no one else has it. It reminds me of a scene from the Dead Poets Society. It goes something along the lines of, you must think that your opinions are uniquely your own. Also, oh no, my mouse disconnected. No, but yeah, like I really do believe in that, and I think it's such a beautiful thing that no one is ever gonna have the same interpretation of a situation, the same drive to make a video, the same outcome in a video, the same editing in a video. No one's gonna have that. And so I think that is why people should make their videos, is because it's all going to be unique. And yes, there is material success to be had in this, but that should not be the driving factor. Like for me, yes, I want this to be my full-time career. I want it so badly. Um but I also know that careers like this are very short lived, usually. And the reality of many full time creators is they have either a partner supporting them or they're making very little. And so I truly don't believe that people should get into creating content because they want to be rich and famous. I think that is one of the one of the main things not to get in this for. And that's okay for a goal to be that, by the way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have that goal. I'm just saying it shouldn't be your drive. Your drive needs to come from a place. Okay, why? From okay, I cannot time this. You uh, please, yippee! I got it. It needs to come from a place of excitement and fun. That's why I've been doing it for so long, is because my reason for this is so much bigger than what materialistic thing I can gain from it. I love making videos, and there's nothing quite like making a YouTube video, and that's what I want to do. I love every aspect of this, I love the analytical marketing and businessy side of it. I also love the pure creative expression of it all, and I also love streaming. And I think one thing that I've actually come to realize is I love being an entertainer. I had the thought the other day that I could probably do stand-up comedy, and that would give me the same kind of feelings that I get when streaming or making videos. And it's such a cool thing to me that I have at such a young age found something that I love. Why I think everyone should become a creator of some kind. And I think it really has to do with what message you want to send into the world. Your opinions are uniquely your own, and what impact you can have on another person, you know? Much like this video is inspired by Earthfueled, I absolutely love her videos, especially the new Common Ground SMP stuff. It's so cozy. It is awesome. You know, like that, for example, it's a spark of inspiration. And I remember being so inspired by something Markiplier said. Markiplier said something like this once, where it's like the spark of inspiration he's put into other people's lives is amazing, right? Like there are people who are in jobs that you know, that without him they probably wouldn't have explored that avenue, and that's always been such a very cool drive for me in a way. But also seeing such lovely comments, you know, that I made someone laugh in the day, you know, that is why I make content, and that's why I think everyone else should as well. You know, the impact you can have on another person by being yourself is phenomenal. Going back to the thing that Markiplier said, I always imagine like a candle being lit within someone's like eyes or soul, right? And a candle being lit by another and another and another, and it's just such a big chain reaction of inspiration. And hopefully this video inspires more people to make videos. I truly believe that anyone has potential to make a good story, to add value to another person's life, through whatever they want to make. If that's literally just rambling at a camera, go for it. I got it. And I am a very firm believer in volume at first, then the quality will follow. You know, you'll kind of see what works and what doesn't work, what you find enjoyable and what you don't find enjoyable. And you know, I think as long as you're trying to have fun in the meantime, it's all worth it. Another interesting thing that comes out of this is what avenue I take in life. I have skills in editing, I have broadcasting skills, I have improv skills, I have, you know, marketing and packaging and psychology skills, all thanks to making videos. And so I think the fact that you have to wear so many different hats as a creator is awesome. It really is. And I think there is nothing else like it. And if at least one person who watches this can experience what I experience each time I make a video, then I've done my job, and I would be so happy to see what sparks of inspiration can come from this. And it doesn't even have to be related to Minecraft YouTube, right? If you're an artist, draw something inspired by this video. If you're an animator, animate something that's inspired by this video. Like the idea of inspiration itself. Go crazy. I want to see it all.